This is Stephen E. Arnold. DarkCyber is our new series of videos about online access related to the dark web, cybercrime, and lesser-known Internet services. This week's story lineup includes Easy Credit Card Skimming, the Department of Justice's 2014 report about predictive analytics, Geospark Analytics, a new president, a new partner, and a new podcast. And our final story, Virtual Private Networks to Avoid. Now our April 14th, 2020 program. We noted an interesting report published by Perimeter X about a forthcoming crime-as-a-service operation targeting online stores. The service, called MageCart, relies on the Enter toolkit available on bad actor websites. The object of the exploit is capturing an e-commerce customer's credit card information. For the software to work, the purchaser of what is called Enter will have to have access to an e-commerce site. Then the Enter module can be used to grab credit card data. Several notable features of the new version of Enter are disclosed in this report. First, Enter automatically creates code for the bad actor who uses this tool. Minimal programming is required. Second, a graphical interface makes the skimmer usable by a person with only above-average computer experience. For example, deploying a fake checkout page is a matter of a few clicks. And third, the Enter tool includes an obfuscation module to prevent the victim from identifying the attack. The obfuscation code, according to Perimeter X, can cost as much as $100 when purchased from a separate dark web source. But how much does the full Enter toolkit cost? According to the report, about $1,000. But there's an option. The developer offers a revenue split for those who can't pay the regular license fee. Perimeter X reports that the developer will soon introduce skimming as a service. Perimeter X's analysis is available without charge at the URL shown on your screen. In 2014, the Department of Justice published Predictive Analytics in Law Enforcement. The report is now available without charge at the URL shown on your screen. In order to get the report, the Electronic Privacy Information Center had to file a Freedom of Information Act request. One significant finding is that even when algorithms in predictive systems seem neutral, any model is susceptible to importing biases reflected in the underlying data. Also, according to the report, predictive analytics systems try to make sense of Facebook, Twitter, and other social media services data. The DOJ report stated, a social network analysis model can help identify individuals most likely to commit future crimes, as well as those who are most likely to be victimized. DarkCyber believes that models, advanced intelware, and policeware systems are an increasingly important enforcement tool. The reason is that budget pressure combined with sharp increases in certain types of cybercrime can best be addressed with advanced systems, and that means predictive analytics will play a larger role in law enforcement, security, and intelligence work going forward. Despite limitations, the benefits of these next-generation systems outweigh their limitations. One related note, a 2020 study about predictive analytics focusing on life outcomes of young people reported that none of the predictive systems in the test group were accurate when predicting. If you want a copy of that report, navigate to the URL shown on your screen. Law enforcement and intelligence professionals find maps absolutely essential to their operations. The companies providing geospatial services, however, have to innovate in order to retain and capture new business. Publicity in the general trade press can pose a dilemma. Too much visibility can lead to public backlash. An example is Geophidia, a company which found itself in the public spotlight when its technology was associated with enforcement actions in Baltimore and Ferguson. Banjo, another provider of geospatial services, essentially stopped its public marketing in 2016. It now relies on speeches by the company's founder and president. And GeoGents, a firm operating from a Middle Eastern company, avoids publicity and marketing almost entirely. No tweets, no website, no Facebook page. DarkCyber wants to report that a startup called Geospark Analytics is engaging in comparatively high-profile, highly visible marketing activities. For example, the company has rolled out a podcast in conjunction with Project Geospatial, and you can listen to that audio show at the URL on your screen. Also, the firm publicized widely the appointment of a new president, Amanda Brownfield, who enjoys a high profile in some government agencies. She was a U.S. Army captain and served as a senior executive at SAIC for many years. Geospark Analytics has also teamed with Prescient Analytics, an engineering and consulting firm providing specialized services for Palantir Technologies and Recorded Future. Plus, Geospark Analytics signed a deal with Esri, a provider of military-grade geo-related technologies like ArcGIS. Geospark Analytics is taking steps to make certain that law enforcement, security, and intelligence professionals know about the company and its platform, Hyperion. Now, what does this company offer its customers? The Hyperion platform acquires and analyzes data from satellites, news sources, social media, and the Internet of Things. These data are live, that is, in real time or near real time, and these data make it possible for Hyperion to identify hotspots and assess and forecast risks, threats, and stability of any location on Earth. Hyperion uses a combination of artificial intelligence and predictive analytics to imbue its system with its intelligence. The system provides a simple, intuitive event discovery and monitoring capability for identifying and forecasting emerging events in an area of interest to an authorized user. In the jargon of the intelligence community, Hyperion delivers situational awareness. Company executives say, "We allow the Hyperion machines to do the work, so the humans can focus on what actions need to be taken." Geospark Analytics began as a division of a larger company and was spun out to become a standalone firm about a year ago. The spark plug igniting the Geo Analytics company is Omar Balkissoon, a former Booz Allen professional and the founder of OG Systems. Geospark Analytics is poised to become a disruptor of the geospatial market. Established firms like BAE Systems, Boeing, and Shoghi, among others, may be forced to be more innovative and make their systems easier to use. DarkCyber believes that Geospark Analytics is a company to watch. Our final story is about a series of recommendations related to VPNs, or virtual private networks. DarkCyber has taken a somewhat negative view of these man-in-the-middle services, particularly those which are free or shout about their excellent security. Make use of published Avoid Bad VPNs, and you can locate the article at the URL shown on your screen. Among the services which MUO identified as problematic are Hide My Ass, Facebook's Onavo VPN, and the Opera VPN. For tips on choosing a VPN provider and other vendors you should avoid, navigate to the source article. For more DarkCyber news and information, read DarkCyber, an annex to Beyond Search, our free weblog about online services and sources. This is Stephen E. Arnold, logging off.